afternoon, everybody. Yannick is in full relaxation mode, as you can see.
Catching up on some sleep. It's 2 o'clock. It's nap time, actually.
Before we head out, we decided just to show you our room because we just realized that we haven't showed our room yet. The hotel has a very, very cute dog. What's up, Heidi?
We call this one Kindness Dog.
It's very, very
He's
sweet.
He's a 1-year-old beauty and he's been sleeping all morning, barely moving. We had to check on his pulse several times because he appeared to be dead, but he was just in a deep sleep. Nice dog, really nice dog. Beautiful color.
Ta-da! So this is our room for the next coming days. We actually booked a double room, but we got a triple room, I think, because
everything's full.
Yeah, I think everything else is full, so we got a triple room for the price of a double room, so that's really nice.
Air conditioning, an extra bed to chill whenever Zara snores.
Snores.
And then, yeah, we paid $18 for this room, which is expensive, but everything is expensive in Luang Prabang now.
It's New Year as well, so I think it's a period.
New Year's, central locations, everything is booked out, so we don't care, because we really want to spend like New Year's Eve on a nice location, close to the center, so we can have a good time. So that's why we decided to just do it. After that, we're going in full budget mode, probably doing some hostels. For New Year's Eve,
we want to treat ourselves as well.
There's only one New Year's Eve a year, so you better make it count.
And besides that, this room also comes with a fan. A lot of plugs, that's what I really like.
Yep.
3 plugs.
It's a bit
messy because we
just took a shower.
Already lived in, but yeah, it's just a very, very good shower. Hot water.
The best shower we
good
had.
Good pressure. Nothing like too special about this room, but it's just very, very clean. Good location. I think we're right next to the night market. Less. I think it's like
less than a kilometer.
Less than a 5-minute walk.
5 minutes walking, yeah.
To the night market.
Couple 100 meters in. It's perfect temperature today, not hot at all.
Yeah, I brought an extra sweater because it's kind of chilly actually.
Yeah, there's a bit of a breeze.
Bye bye.
And then here, right across from here, is the Mekong River. So we're sleeping basically right next to the Mekong River, but we're not paying like ridiculous 5-star resort prices.
Is the other coming room? Oh, there's the name of the hostel.
Yeah. Pone Savan Backpacker.
Just some comfortable seats, and you get some free hot water if you want, some coffee. Wow, it's just really comfortable actually.
Okay, we'll leave Zara here and continue the adventure on our own. Zara, see you in the next one. So this area, there's a couple areas. There's the main street where a lot of the backpackers stay. There's a lot of hostels, cheap accommodations, but it's quite crowded all the time. There's bars, also a lot of like noise. And then you can sleep next to the water like we are. And there's like several of these streets parallel from each other. And it's like guest house after guest house after guest house. Usually they're quite cheap, but as we said before, with the current time of the year being it, it's a bit more expensive than usual. But you don't necessarily have to book anything in advance. Just get off the bus, ask them to drop you off at the main street, and then just take your time, walk around, compare prices. I think on average you will be paying around 10 to 15 euros for a double bedroom, depending on air conditioning or not. And then here you can go down. I'm not sure, might check it out. So far we haven't been like right next to the Mekong. There's always like obstructions in the way, so it's hard to get like right next to it. I think this will also be nearly too impossible, but I'm closer already. Beautiful river, the vein of Southeast Asia. Ooh. I'm slipping down. There you can see some boats. And you can also sleep across. There's a couple resorts, but you have to cross by ferry, I think. So let's go up and find another place to sit at the Mekong later, before I drop and fall on my ass. I thought you could reach the Mekong, but it's a little bit overgrown. All right.
Just realized I'm almost wearing the Malaysian flag.
There's a couple of restaurants next to the water, a bit more expensive, but still affordable compared to some countries.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say like 3 to 5 euros for a meal, depending on what you want. But you can definitely get cheaper in Laos. So this is one of the streets that run parallel to ours, which I was talking about before. That is full of guest houses where you can just pass by, ask if they have some rooms available and what the prices are. And a lot of colonial influence. Most of them are wooden with a lot of windows and doors. Each and every house is some kind of homestay slash guest house. Also, they put out signs if the rooms are full, like there. So a lot of tourists stay here, but this in general is the more calm area. And then you have these little streets where you can just walk through. I don't think there's any cars passing through here. It's only motorcycles occasionally. Now we're actually heading towards the main street. A lot of backpackers. Laos opened up quite recently. It's been locked up for a couple of years with the pandemic. So that's very good for the economy. Finally, some foreign currency flowing in again. And this is the main street. So you can walk there, go to the center. But we are actually going to cross the street. So this is one of the many temples that they have in Luang Prabang. We'll be visiting all of them in the next few days. But let's start out with this one. Surrounded by a couple of cherries. So a little bit of history about Luang Prabang or Luang Prabang. It used to be the capital city of Laos. A long time ago, I think around 1352, something like that. But then there were a lot of invasions from the Burmese and the Siam. So they decided to switch the capital city location to Vientiane, which still is the capital of Laos. But this was always like the cultural capital. And luckily enough, there's a lot of remains from history. And that's why it's full of cultural heritage. It's not a big city. I think every year it's growing steadily. I think they're at about a population of 56,000 Laotians, and that's probably double now because of all the tourists that are here. It's actually, Luang Prabang used to be an empire as well. Like before you had Laos, it was Luang Prabang, the empire, and they named the capital city exactly the same as the empire itself. So that's one of the first temples that we'll be visiting. Now we're going to look for some breakfast slash lunch. And after that, just walk around and enjoy a nice chilly day.
We found a nice restaurant to eat after a long walk. So we ordered bobbing. It's a noodle dish together with fried spring rolls. I ordered it with chicken and it came with a lime and some very, very spicy chilies. I tasted a bit of it and I'm not gonna put all of it in my dish, otherwise I'll be... Next thing is the fresh spring rolls. They look really good. I think they have cilantro in it. I think it's called, I think it's from banana tree. It's like I don't know exact name. Pindas with a pinda sauce. And then it got
My favorite bit.
And then it got panang curry with chicken as well.
Which is like a coconut chicken curry. Really, really fragrant smell.
Mm-hmm.
So far, our opinion of Luang Prabang is very high. We love it. It's exactly what we needed to relax a bit. There's a lot of tourists, but most of the streets are just really calm and peaceful. Our food also was very delicious. It cost us about 3.78 euros. It was wonderful, just enough for brunch. So really happy.
Ideal.
Really happy with the address.
Very fresh, very nice, very
exactly
clean, very everything.
Made with love and very healthy as well. Just the second we entered there, they start pounding these drums. What an amazing thing to witness. here's yet another famous temple, fully gilded.
I read that in a blog post somewhere that Luang Prabang has around 87 temples, so we could keep on going for the next coming months if we wanted to visit them all.
So far we've seen 4, I think, yeah, 4. It's like you leave a temple, you see yet another one, and they want to put in some black stones, so that's what they're planning to do now. That's why the ground is all dirt basically, and they are accepting donations to do this. Ceremonial boats, very large. I think at least about 20-25 meters long, so that's not bad at all. The entrance of the famous temple.
This bag, Yannick. I want it.
That's amazing.
With a real life cat.
Also, I think it's the same one from before.
That could be.
It's a fatty. Oh, it's Preggy.
Oh, it's pregnant!
Preggy cat.
First time I ever saw a pregnant cat, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Ready?
Ready? We both paid 20,000 kip to enter the famous what's it called? What? I'm not gonna try to pronounce it, but
These are very old. Messy?
number 11.
So we have to find this one right now. It's number 11.
Yeah.
And that one we have to translate now. So for those able to read Lao,
This is the front view of the famous temple. I don't know if you can see it. It's a bit dark because it's like against the sun.
ah, that's a tree of life. These are beautiful.
A bit of a close-up so you can see better. Completely covered.
We just left the temple. Beautiful experience. Inside it is magical. So much art. It's small, makes you feel safe and comfortable. Really recommend going there, and I would actually want to go again every day if it was up to me. And now we are actually going down to the Mekong River for the very first time in our lives. So wonderful here, very peaceful, fresh air, sound of the water crashing. Couldn't get better than this.
Yannick and I have arrived what is the beginning of the walking street, I believe. So
From the other way.
From the other way. So people are setting up their stalls and a lot of people are actually here right now, to my surprise.
Okay, I think it's a lot more crowded compared to yesterday.
It's a Friday night as well, so I think some local people.
Yeah, it's a lot more. But yesterday evening it was a lot later as well.
Yeah, I think.
Let's go up this time.
Yeah, good idea.
Oh, it's cold.
I'm happy I brought my sweater.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I'm having chicken bones.
Is it like all?
No, I think it's all the same. Hotspot. We're buying a shake now. Probably not eating here because there's no free space to sit. 2 shakes, €1 each.
The little girl gets things done. After 50 million thousand hours later and 100,000 kilometers walking, we finally managed to get our bikes. Funnily enough, it's just like the street next door. We walked all around Luang Prabang just to get the bike to end up in the street next. But Yannick, show off your bike.
Yeah, it's Harley.
It's a Harley.
Amazing. Comfortable seat for my hemorrhoids. And yeah, really happy with it. We're going for a little cycle tour, have a little drink.
Yes.
And then relax. We are both very happy children. There's a beautiful tree passing right now. Oh my god, and that's a beautiful bump in my bum. Right next to the Mekong. Enjoying life. Last day of 2022. The plan is to get some refreshments. We are both a bit thirsty. So discovering by cycling. Careful, I don't die here. Fun thing with cycling is we can go a bit further than we normally would. Wow. Otherwise we're a bit bound by our feet, but now we can do different roads and just take a little bit more distance, which is really nice. We paid a little above €1 each per day for renting a bicycle, which is a good price considering some places we're asking double. It's just a bicycle. It's going up. We are going up. I don't know where we're going, but that's the fun of it.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! This is our final day in Luang Prabang and we just had some food at the Latana restaurant. They're having a little barbecue here and we're actually heading up Pussy Hill, and this is the Pussy Road. And if you're looking for something to eat, They have very good prices here. We had 2 fresh milkshakes and hosoi for €1.88. People are really nice, so definitely recommend coming here. Really? Oh, cute. Really good food, really nice people. So we'll make a tag of this location. I think the most that you'll be paying will be around 2 to 3 euros, but then you get like a whole barbecue set that you can share.
Tonight as well.
Yes. They made a little calculation error. They wanted to charge us less, but it's too cheap already. So no, we didn't approve of that, and we just paid our dues. But really nice place. Don't go to the touristy spots. Problem is, we're going up the hill now to watch sunset, but the food is laying heavy on my tummy. Way to digest the food. Already we're getting some interesting views. There in the distance is the Colonial Bridge. We passed the Colonial Bridge today.
Okay, the bridge of my nightmares.
On bicycle, and on bicycle it was a lot better.
Still scary though.
Still scary, exactly. Okay, catching my breath. Probably going to be very crowded. A lot of people go there.
It's one of the most famous spots to watch the sunset here and get like a 360 view all over.
Yeah, it's like in the middle of the city, this hill.
You see Luang Prabang, the Mekong River, and Nam Kha River as well. So you see everything.
That's nice. Otherwise you have to go quite far in order to see anything. I hope we're heading in the right direction. Toilets. Mischievous cat. Oh, yeah. He's having lunch. Okay. I think we're almost there already. Wow. Monks walking around here. Way down. Almost there. It's quite a shortcut.
I think we did actually a big shortcut.
There's like main pathways that tourists take. If you want to skip those, just take the path that we took, and then you can get some nice food as well. So here is the mountain. The different ways to go up. You can go inside.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Please come to see the cave. So we're going inside of the caves now. Not sure how big they are. That's pretty nice. Didn't expect caves to be here. It's a bit narrow, but wow. Look at this statue.
I always find it so weird to enter like caves. It's the echo, not an echo, but like the lack of sound.
Alright. Interesting. I didn't know there was a cave here. Bit annoying if you're a tall person. Luckily we are tiny. There's a path. I think it's down. Looking at
It's a way down.
how the people are panting. We can take the other way to go down again.
Many different ways to go up and down.
It's,
I read it's like 350 steps down, but and up.
that's fine. We've done worse in Thailand, especially like the abandoned temple was quite large. Well, a couple more stairs. Shouldn't amount to much. This is probably something you should do on your first day arriving in Luang Prabang, but just make sure you do it anyways. It's nice to have an overview of the city. Oh, there's a very big one. Let me check that one out. It's a sleeping. That's a sleeping Buddha. We've seen bigger ones definitely, but nonetheless quite impressive. My estimates are Around 10-12 meters, this one. Definitely an amazing place to visit. Wish I came here earlier just to be here for a couple of hours. It's amazing. You cannot see it on camera, but to have this impression of all the colonial houses and the rooftops has a really nice atmosphere. So there in the distance is the famous temple that we visited a couple days ago. That's the peninsula basically. And then you have this part, and then there you can cross. And all across there is a different part of the city. So that's the French Colonial bridge. You can also take the bamboo bridge, but not by bicycle. You can only do those by feet. One is 10,000 kip, the other one is 20,000 kip. All goes to maintenance because they're rebuilding it every year.
I think we're almost at the top. Just a couple steps left.
You're nearing the crowdy part now. So this is the second way that you can get up. And this is the temple itself and the place where everybody comes to see the sunset.
Wow, it's very crowded.
Beautiful nonetheless. This is a hot spot for everyone. It's also the only hill in the city center that you can go on. So it does make sense. Yep. So that's the view. Many people. The moon is already sticking out. Clear skies today. So yeah, we're going to enjoy sunset, or what's left of it, and relax a bit. It's quite crowded here, but good reason. It's a beautiful sight, especially with the Mekong reflecting the sun. So really worth doing that.